Some other people that have gotten high off toads. Mike Tyson came out yesterday and was talking 4 years ago. I thought he was clean, dude. I thought he was good to go.
Commercials.
He's like, I was coking up. I was 100 pounds overweight. I'm going, wait a minute. This is post-hangover.
Yeah.
What?
First of all, I don't think he was 100 pounds overweight. I think that's an exaggeration. Because, I mean, come on.
He got back in boxing weight and had that boxing match a few months ago. Anyway, someone came up to him and said, have you ever licked a toad? And it's called the Bufo Mongolian something or other, or the Arizona Sonorian toad or something. I don't know. It's one of these toads that secretes this venom. They're underground for 7 months. They come out. They get this venom. You lick it, you get high, and you're good to go. And he's like, sure. He did it as a buzz kick, right? He was like, I'll lick anything. That sounds good. Maybe save me some cash on my 8-ball I'm going to buy later on tonight, right? So he does it, and he said it was an epiphany. It changed his life. He doesn't want to do drugs anymore. He doesn't drink anymore. He got in the boxing match. He cleared his head. He got his ego back, the whole 9 yards, right? And now he's growing these things.
Well, hang on.
Some farm.
And you put in the other part. He didn't lick it once.
No, 53 times he's done so far. And people who do lick the toads or ingest this venom, whether they smoke it or lick it, you can smoke it too. You can take the secretion and smoke it. You can roll it up.
Roll it up in what? How do you smoke?
A joint. Or just put it with some tobacco or whatever, but you can smoke the venom.
Okay.
You can smoke anything. Hallucinogenic toad venom has been associated with underground thrill seekers for years, and now all of a sudden, all these celebrities are like, well, I'll give this a shot. They talk about dying.
Yeah.
When you die, it's not literal death, which is not probably a good thing. You know, if you're going to your man later on tonight down the street, hey, this stuff is going to make you feel like you died. That's probably not the stuff I want to be ingesting in my body. But they talk about dying and being reborn is what they talk about.
Oh, wonderful.
The so-called psychotropic snake oil has become increasingly mainstream as celebrities like boxing icon Mike Tyson has taken on. And now several other people are coming out and saying, I did it as well. Hunter Biden is saying that he kicked his cocaine habit by licking toads. The cathartic sensation stems from one of the world's most powerful psychoactive compounds, 5-MeO-DMT, which is derived from the toxin that the Bufo alvarez Mexican amphibian, also known as the Sonoran desert toad, secretes as a fear tactic to deter predators. So interesting. You know, is it Hawk or Hack? Christina from the Food Channel, the real good-looking blonde chick.
Oh, yeah.
Her last name's H-A-A-C-K.
Yeah, it's Hack.
Christina Hack. She's a real tall, good-looking blonde girl.
She does it?
She's done it.
She put in her food? Seasoning? Hunter Biden?
Chelsea Handler says she's done it. Now, people like Miley Cyrus who say they've done it, I'm like, okay, they're just doing it for the kick. But these are people that say it changed their life.
Okay, so these are
Chelsea Handler's like, I would not be who I was without taking this psychotropic toad thingamabob.
Okay.
I've been told
Is that it? There's only 3? I thought you were going to give me like a list of 25 celebrities.
No, I don't want to go through. Cause quite frankly, I didn't know enough of them to actually. Bring them up
So they're not like.
Well, my point is now people are talking about this possibility of, and
but
for
it's
the most
so
part,
like it. And you know me, I've said it.
Would you try it once just to say you tried it?
No, because I don't. The whole hallucinogenic thing.
Yeah.
Not because I think I would die or whatever. It is highly aversive. Now, if somebody said to me, if I had severe PTSD, and we've seen this, it's been on lots of shows, the microdosing of psilocybin, that's a different thing. If we were going to do this and it was going to be in a small dose and I needed to do it because I was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, and I was in if I was in with a professional, then I would do it only because I'd want it to change the post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. You can hear it in my voice. You can see it in my face. The microdosing of it, I think it's great. I think it should be under professional supervision. I think the idea that, 23 times, I mean, again, is it 23 doses? Is it 23 times? How much did he ingest? How often did he ingest? I mean, these are the kinds of questions that if you're going to say it changed my life, it made me kick a habit, right? That is incredibly significant societal implications. Yep. This is like when people say, I went to a hypnotist and it cured all of my, obsessions and I don't smoke anymore. And I'm like, okay, great. It worked for you. The research says that it doesn't work.
Yep.
So I am a big proponent of it if it's used in an appropriate way.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Chelsea Handler did. I don't know how many times she did it. And I don't know. And here's the other thing. I totally understand the kind of the physiological piece. We talked about this yesterday. This separating the event from the emotion and separating that part of the memory storage using the hallucinogenics. Get that. Could even get the idea of maybe quieting down some of the brain activity that's associated with obsessions, right, addiction? But when you go and you just say it changed my life, I'm not saying it didn't change Chelsea Handler's life, but I get nervous about it because I don't want everyone running around licking toads now.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler came out, and when she first did, she said, "This isn't good. I don't like this." According to Handler, the woman who told her to just keep breathing, she's like, "You need to hold my hand." It was super intense, and then it was over like 3 minutes of panic. And I said, "Okay, I'm alive." She was okay with it, but she did say it changed her life. Moments like that are common when smoking toad venom, according to the Addiction Center, which notes that many users are unable to move and lack awareness of their surroundings after puffing the frog. Indeed, puffing the frog. Dude, you don't go puff the frog.
That's it. I love that. Can we just call it? That's a band.
Indeed, despite the purported health benefits, experts caution against recreationally using the compound, which is categorized in the U.S. as a Schedule I classified substance that carries a 10-year prison sentence for possession. Yeah. It's such an intense experience, but the one thing is they're having a difficult time doing is because if you're growing these frogs or you have a frog farm, how are they going to know you're doing anything with it, right?
It's just
such an intense experience that in most cases doing it at a party isn't safe. Dr. Alan K. Davis, a clinical psychologist, has mentioned if people get dosed too high, they can white out and disassociate from their mind and body for a period of time. Others can experience vomiting, anxiety for days afterwards. So some in an emergency room. Sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, fun.
It also
that'll change your life.
Yeah. It's becoming increasingly in vogue among young New Yorkers who score the rare resin by hiring shamans who illegally collect toads for their use in their drug trade, which the Addiction Center says is a threat to the species. These so-called healers then distributed at ceremonies throughout the U.S. What do you think they're charging per person for this?
Well, and these are not shamans like from a remote culture.
These are drug shamans, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. See, come on.
One who attended such a ceremony, it's $200 to $500 for a toad puffing ceremony.
Puff the toad.
They call it 45 minutes of shooting through the universe and being reborn. My life has never been the same, many people say.
Was it Puff the Toad?
There's only a matter of time before this is a TikTok rage, right? Someone,
a challenge.
Hey, you TikTok kids out there, start licking toads.
Well, that would be interesting too.
That'd be a great challenge.
People just licking toads, right? Not these Sonora whatever toads, but just people running around licking toads.
If I could get a toad to stop.
Could you see PETA? This would be now. PETA's now going to be. Yeah, this is going to be a whole thing.
Well, I mean, as long as you're not killing them. They're saying this is endangering the species. If you're just licking them, that's not killing them.
I don't think you just lick them. Do you really just lick them? They extract.
They're extracting the venom and using it, but when they extract the venom, maybe they have to kill the frog. I don't know.
I'm just sorry.
We just need so much help.
We just. God,
dude, but you know what? We did whippets.
Yeah.
You remember whippets?
Yes, I did.
You used to go in, for people who don't know, you used to go into a 7-Eleven at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you'd find yourself something with the aerosol or gas, and it was usually whipped cream.
Oh, yeah.
And you turn the thing just to get the gas part, not the whipped cream.
That's
if you did it wrong, you get the whipped cream too. And then just as you did it, someone would come up from behind you and squeeze your stomach, force all your air out. I had a friend who almost died doing that, by the way.
And then you're high for like what?
Like 5 seconds. You can get those little cartridges.
I know, but see, look at you said we do
sniffing markers. Do you ever sniff markers?
Oh, the glue? No, I didn't. I mean, we did, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Did you really try to get high by sniffing a marker?
Well, not on purpose, but one time I was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those markers, man, were like nasty.
Yeah.
And if you did it enough, you'd walk around with a big black mark on your nose.
See,
We've been doing nothing.
We need help. I mean, we're just like, look at us.
Yeah.
We're just constantly.
We're always trying to find ways to get high and get away and escape.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, what I think is really interesting is it's always the same thing. And I'm not quoting them because I don't know that they also didn't do the work. But that's the thing. We want something to change our brains so that our lives will be fine. Now, listen, I know there's tons of people. I'm a big proponent of antidepressants, psychotropic medication. It changes your brain so that you can change your life.
Yeah.
It does not. You don't lick the toad and everything in your life is better forever.
Yeah.
Now,
it is for Chelsea Handler.
What?
It is for Chelsea Handler. The other thing that makes me think is at some point, someone had to lick a frog and said, "This is awesome."
Yeah. Well,
who the hell licks frogs? I mean,
this is okay. So this comes from deep in the jungle.
Yeah.
Right. It was some sort of.
So we're in Arizona. It's in Arizona.
Yeah. Well,
at some point, someone thought this looks interesting. I think I'm going to lick this and see what happens.
Well, you know
who the hell licks frogs?
You know my thing with that. I'm sorry because you don't eat them. Who?
So you eat the frog?
No,
afterwards.
I was going to say. Who figured out that you could eat an artichoke? You see what I mean?
Someone was hungry enough somewhere at one point and said, "This is all I've got to eat." And
but how did they figure out that it was just that they started gnawing on it, and then the thistles went down their throat, and they could have died?
Well, it's like the first person that probably ate a banana. They probably ate the whole damn thing, which you can do. You can eat the skin, but it's not nearly as good as if you peel it.
What about a pineapple? No,
right?
You would know. No, pineapple you would know because it's skin, but it's like artichoke.
Dude, you ever have a good pineapple in the middle of wintertime when you have chapped lips? Oh, very painful.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't do pineapple. I love pineapple. Gives me canker sores.
This is winter jaw-jaws, what this is.
Yeah, it gives me canker sores. Don't come near me with the pineapple.